All right, fellas, today's project, we're going to be making something so that the fuel neck has somewhere to rest on. Bought this truck, it came without the little thing here, so we're gonna make something custom right now. Gonna get a little practice piece and start cutting up some metal, welding it up together, and go from there. All right, so we kind of have a 3D cardboard layout of how this thing's gonna be. Ideally, it's gonna match right up to this. Yeah, that looks about right. This might work. I have to shorten this up here or something. Bit of tweaks that we have to do. I might have to cut this down here, make this a little shorter, to be honest. Actually, this might be just work. Yep. All right. All right. So I had to make a few modifications here. Wasn't liking how I was looking. I extended this part and a few inches more, and that looks like it might be a good fit right there. Let's do a couple more measurements and see if this is actually going to be the best fit, which it most likely is. All right, so I'm just going to make this little mark here. Probably after this, we're going to start cutting sheet metal and start fitting it up and making some bends and start testing it for real. I'm actually going to cut this in half as well. That way it can slide in the fuel neck. You'll see what I mean in a minute. But I want this thing to be detachable just in case I have to take the bed off one day. I'll be able to do that without a problem. Nice. Then let's give that a nice cut right in the center. Boom. Boom. And these two are gonna, once I install it, they're gonna meet each other, and we'll be able to bolt one here, bolt the other two here, and these two will bolt down to the bed, and it'll make it detachable for when we do want to take it off. Let's get to cutting sheet metal. Okay, so we're gonna start getting this little thing prepped, cut up and stuff. It's just a guide. Right now I'm gonna actually make it look more pretty. Just so we know where the lines are here. So let's get this lined up real nice. Getting some real dimensions going. After we got our nice cuts here, started shaving off the edges of the metal because the last thing we want is to cut our fingers while we are working the metal. Gotta be safe, not sorry. So here we are, bending the metal. Right here, I'm not really worried about perfection. As long as it gives me a nice angle, that's all I really care about. To make the process easier, I whipped out the rubber mallet and started whacking it. That way we didn't have any dents in it. And here we are test fitting the piece, making sure everything looks nice, bending it to its appropriate location. As you can tell, some pieces are a bit too high and some are too low, which is totally fine. Now we just have to cut this piece and test fit it up, make some holes, and see where we are after that. All right, we're gonna start drilling this thing. Okay, so I got a little ahead of myself. I already cut this thing here, made the little bracket and everything. Set you guys down here. While I was doing all this stuff, I ordered a brand new hose because this one's obviously too short, so we needed a new one. Let's put this in here so you guys can see how it mocks up. All right, check it out, fellas. Way better. Now, just gotta finish up this piece here. Be our next support piece here. And that thing ain't going nowhere. Oh yeah. Probably gonna make something for this too here. Put it somewhere around here. Probably there. But check it out, fellas. Okay, Just got done drilling the last few holes on this thing. I already mocked it up, made sure it fits. I'm just gonna bolt it in, test it out one more time. To be honest, we didn't even need this other piece, but extra insurance doesn't hurt. Just gonna put it in either way, so we have that extra insurance. Last thing I want is this thing falling off, which I doubt that'll happen. But like I said, extra insurance never hurt anybody. Check it out. Finally, I'm gonna be able to open this thing, close it, pump gas like a pro without any issues. Very nice. I'm gonna take it off again and spray it, Thunderbird coating. We should be good to go. Just got done spraying this thing with underbed coating. Don't try this at home, but that's how I dry up this stuff really fast. I'm anxious to try it out and actually go put some fuel in this thing. See if it works. A little bit. Probably just need to let it cool off a little bit more. Let's see. While that stuff dries, I'm gonna go ahead and install the fuel neck. I'm gonna go ahead and put this thing on here, the thing that goes in there that we just made. And hopefully that fixes the issue. Be right back. All right, so you already installed it. That little fuel thing in there. Fuel neck is already in there as well. Had to cut it up and adjust it a little bit. Now we're gonna go to the gas station, test it out. Oh yeah, I'm excited. Been wanting to fix this thing for the longest. Nice. Let's go to the gas station. All right, we just made it to the gas station. Let's see if this thing works. Open this thing up. Oh man, we're ready. That means it did work. That's how you get it done, fellas. Custom thing there. I don't gotta hold that fuel neck anymore. He's happy too. It's full.